This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. It's the Washington State Cougars and the Kansas Jayhawks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, the 5. Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Kansas offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And here comes the junior running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, you're seeing more and more offenses in college football use running backs in the passing game. This guy is the prime example. He's a guy that deserves all the touches and all the catches he's had because, David, he's basically a receiver playing the running back spot. He can hurt you taking handoffs, but this guy can run the route tree. He can get out vertically down the field, catches it in traffic. Such a great versatile weapon to have.
And usually you see running backs, it's a little bit awkward when they do catch it, but like you see, his arms are stretched out. He catches it with his hands. And the offensive coordinator told us this week coming into matchups, like he's got a playlist for this guy, right? Like get this guy the ball in space. He's going to make sure he gets several touches and several matchups where he can get it. If he gets him matched up on a linebacker, that's a matchup they want to go attack. So this guy's been a weapon out of the backfield.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Booster, booster! Go, go!
Looking to pass. It's Mason. Makes the grab. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up.
Makes a grab and room to run. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Intercepted and room to run. He's at the touchdown, Cougars! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Looking for blockers. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. They're going to ride this running back. Picks up the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49.
I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
The give to the back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And this offense is clicking. And this defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You know, as an offense, oftentimes you try the reverse play because you're trying to take advantage of a defense over pursuing and by a lot of defensive team speed. Didn't work right there. Great discipline by this defense.
Quarterback will keep it. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Quick release on the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Mason. Plucks it out of the air. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Cougars will use their first time out here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Jayhawks have it with a first and goal. It's a reverse. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks. It gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball to some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And a
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Pulls it, fired complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Woods. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Dropping back, it's Watson. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Washington State will have to boot it away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. From out of his own end zone, that thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Motion from the wideout. Recovery.
Yeah, and that is so frustrating because he did the right thing. He got the first down, got past the sticks, but didn't do the most important thing and take care of the football, and that goes right back now to the defense.
And a great job, David, by the defense not quitting on the play, right? Of course, they saw him getting the first down, but they were still pursuing. They still got hats to the ball. They were able to rip it away, and that is a huge game-changing, momentum-changing type play now.
Pulls and fires complete. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays.
Makes the grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. They will score! Touchdown, Cougars!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Jayhawks are in the hurry-up.
He did a really good job on 3rd down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen, situations where it's okay to put the quarterback's body on the line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch, that's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half.
Here we go, ready?
Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass, it's Kelly. Unloads to the wideout. And that is incomplete.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Quarterback keeper. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10.
sweep. Still go.
This time he wants to throw. Touchdown, Jayhawks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. The run inside. It's Woods. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's there to make the stop.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Let's see what he can do with it. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Firing to the right, complete. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They want to run this quarterback. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. 4th down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
Want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They're sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
He's got him this time. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive. And for a draw play to be successful, it's not just the quarterback that has to sell pass, but also the offensive line. The tackles really letting their defensive ends rush upfield, guards and centers passing their guys off at the last second, and then running down the field trying to get hats on hats in the second level. Beautiful execution.
Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Now, you might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Delayed handoff. It's Meadows. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Right on the money. Don't always have to get rid of it quickly if you have that type of protection and enough time for a receiver to run that slow-developing route.
No doubt. He comes across the field. There's going to be a time where he's going to be open. Nice job by the QB seeing it, delivering the strike with the great protection.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it, and they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Complete to the left. Got room at the 35. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Got the back over the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Cougars are going to use their third and final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking for a man, it's Watson. Took a shot as he threw. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
This offense put together a really good drive, man. good drive, but third down in the red zone, and the field starts to shrink. They really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The RPO, it's complete. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. The quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And a great job understanding where you're at on the field. And I know that sounds very simple, but I run that out route, I start getting towards the sidelines. I got to feel it. I don't have time to look down as the ball's coming to me. Great job catching it and getting that foot in bounds.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Unloads it left. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin our coverage with Alabama, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Crimson Tide, looking for a second win after the opening week loss. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is. Now back to your game in Lawrence. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Washington State's head coach told me at halftime, guys, we may have an upset brewing. As you know, this team came in here not highly ranked and highly regarded, but that doesn't matter. The players on the field have had something to say, and they are really taking this game to the home team. We'll see if there's an upset continuing here in the second half. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They'll keep it on the ground. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. He'll take it on the return. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Kansas offense returns to the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you can tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football.
Touchdown, Kansas! They take the lead here in the second half.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
Looking to throw, it's Watson. Fires to the right. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in from the Kansas sideline. Something I've got my eyes on is how the running back is moving and
breaks into the open. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
You can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's a reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
And they get him down short of the 1st down marker.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the catch, and he's free. He's at the 10. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Cougars are threatening on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Woods. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Wazoo! And look what we've got going here. A top 10 team that is teetering after giving up that score.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
He'll bring it out. It's Pugh. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. Here's the handoff. Sweet cut there. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Got a little grass. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Jayhawks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He might want another play. On the move. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. And the Jayhawks want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run.
Caught, and he's got room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only 1 play away from completely changing.
The underdogs for a reason. So that they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum.
The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Kelly. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Meadows. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Jayhawks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Trying play action. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, run, jump, Jayhawk. Put 6 on the board.
And I tell you what, this part of the field, once you start getting in the red zone and the field shrinks, you got more big bodies on the field. The running threat is real. Tight ends come on the field, and what happens? Run a little play action off of it, get it to the big fella. Nice plucking it out of the sky, getting the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and they have a 28-24 lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he's not going to take the touchback. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Dropping back, it's Watson. Fires to the wideout. This dude is just a master along the sideline, getting that foot in bounds for the nice gain.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Wants to bring it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Flag 14. Go, go!
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Wants to throw. It's Kelly. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. This is a designed run. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
Jet sweep to the receiver. Got enough for the first. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now facing a 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or your safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Finds his big tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes it past the marker. There's a crease. Past the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the 1st down. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. Unloads quickly. There he goes. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
A lot of offensive coaches, man, they'll tell you they like to go 5 wide. You know why? Because they can read exactly what the defense is doing. They spread you all the way out. He read the defense right away, got the ball out quick to his playmaker so he could do his job. Nice job seeing what the defense was doing.
He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The Jayhawks with the response.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Finds his tight end. Gets away from one, finds some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Quarterback keep. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. I understand. Listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that supplement there.
Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Here's a little room there. The 20. Pass the tech. Touchdown, Washington State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The Cougars with the immediate response.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? But here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Past the 35. Good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field,
it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazoo a first down.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down, a chance to win it before overtime. To the air, it's Watson. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They finally get to him.